Alright, welcome back. Just a quick update on the T-1 Micro. Excuse the noise, the dishwasher's going off right now. And my phone apparently, okay. Alright, so I moved on to the tank. Nothing crazy here. They just provide a stopper with two metal fittings and stuff to make your pickup line. So I'll use all this. I'll probably going to use a different clunk, but I added this piece and this fitting. They didn't give you anything with this one, which is weird because the F-22, I remember, I want to say it had these, but anyways, I sell these things. This I just happen to have, but I had to open up the hole a little bit here and glue this on, and then cut a hole here. It says on the tank that it holds 1500 cc's, so that's a pretty good sized tank. That should give plenty of fuel flight time for the X-45. After that, moved over and went ahead and glued in the turbine rails. These two guys here, nothing crazy there. They have interlocks in the back or the front, and then they just sit. It's hard to see. Let me grab my little light here. It just sits on like a little shelf on that bulkhead. I saw from prior models that they used to have like a little lip there and a groove cut out that your pipe arms would run under. Looks like they've redesigned that bulkhead where it's just straight, so you can move and mount your pipe without having to go underneath the wood. And that's about it last night. That stuff. I used the BBM 9566 or whatever it is, and it takes a while to dry, so it was kind of a good stopping point. Yeah, 9566. And I can only bill for so long. I got a bad back that acts up when I do things like this. Anyways, so next thing I'm going to do, looking for it here. Okay, there it is this pipe ring. It goes in, and then you just shim it where you need it to be. It's got a little piece on it here. You can kind of see it there, and that actually fits in a little area here to kind of help let you know where it needs to be. And so that'll be next. But before I glue that in, I'm going to switch gears and make the leads for all the servos. I'm just going to do the female end and then run all the wires to the nose, and then I'll cut them off and do the male ends later. I just want to get that done before I go putting the motor and the pipe and the tank in, just because it makes life easier. I'll be using power box wire for this. I got mine from Aero Panda last year. I got a big roll from Manny. I wish I could get the clear ends that Powerbox uses in bulk, but I haven't been able to find it in bulk. I know they sell them on their website supposedly, but I haven't been able to find them. So maybe I'll try to get some from him at Kentucky Jets. But yeah, so that's what's next. And then after the wires, it will be at that point motor, pipe, fuel tank, then putting just the final equipment in, the board, the batteries, and hooking everything up. So but that being said, it's a holiday weekend, so today will be probably the last day I work on it until Monday. Just depends if we come back Sunday, or if we stay until Monday. It'll be Monday night, but it should go pretty quick. I got to get it finished up this coming week because I need to get the Tomcat and the F-22 in and some minor fixes on them to get those ready for Kentucky. I wasn't going to do this because my landing gear on the F-14, since we're talking about it, I'll throw this in here. Wasn't going to do this because my F-14 landing gear has been working fine, but I know as soon as I said that, it would probably fail. So I went ahead, there's a guy named Michael Brown. He's been making these for a few people, and I went ahead and got a set made for the F-14. I'm going to paint them. He did this nice Aladyne coating on them, but so the F-14, you know, most people that have a Skymaster know that they typically, you know, they do good landing gear, but they don't make the best locking designs typically. And the F-14 Tomcat had this strut with an air cylinder right here, and essentially what could happen is that little tiny air cylinder failed or the clip broke, the gear could fold either way. So what he did is he put a stop, just a little machine to stop in it, so it doesn't go past center. So what would happen is the gear would slam down, it would pull that air cylinder apart, and then when you landed, the gear would fold up on you. My solution was was just to make the gear kind of fall out. It would build pressure. I put a pulse on the down, so it would slowly build pressure over like 9 seconds, and the gear would just essentially fall out. And has been working fine for probably the 20 plus flights I have on it now. But you know, it can't hurt. So I figured I'd go ahead and put these on there. I'm going to paint them with do some self-etching primer, and then follow it up with a coat of the stuff they use to paint appliances with. It's like an epoxy primer or paint that you can get in a rattle can. So I'm gonna get those on there. I really need to fly the F-14 more. I don't get to fly it, but it seems like Kentucky Jets to Kentucky Jets because I can't fly it here locally. And last year had a gyro issue. Almost made me lose it, and then I came back in after that flight, and the daggum wing swing actuator control box had burned up, so that ended that. But I got to fly the F-22 quite a bit, which is a great flying jet. So hopefully I can fly the F-14 more this year. I just need to. I need to get more comfortable with it and just fly it. But anyways, you guys take it easy, and if you guys want to see this stuff, let me know, because I'm going to have to bring them in the house. The shop's not done, so there's no AC out there. So I'll be bringing all those jets in one at a time and working on them and then load them into the trailer. So you guys have a good one. I'll get some more pictures on this, and you guys have a good 4th. Cheers.